What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we will be talking about a movie that I finally got around to seeing. One of them days, starring Kiki Palmer and SZA. SZA, this is her first acting role, like legitimate acting role, and I have to say she did an amazing job in this film. Not only does this film star those two, but Vanessa Bell Calloway has a pretty hefty role in this film. Lil Rel Howery has a small cameo-ish part. Cat Williams is hilarious in this. Maude Apatow has a small role as well, as along with Gabrielle Dennis, Patrick Cage, Janelle James from Abbott Elementary fame. Guys, it's a lot of big names in this film. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. But before we get into all of that, if you are new here, please like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the alert bell. If you're returning, excuse me, do the same thing, because why you keep returning if you're not subscribed? I appreciate the views, but you might as well become a part of the Geek Drums Nation, guys. You're missing out on some good quality content. But let's dive right into what makes this film special for me. First of all, I give this movie a 10 out of 10. Guys, I don't give 10 out of 10s lightly, but if I were to describe this film, I would say it feels like Friday. You have Kiki's Drew and SZA's Alyssa feeling like Smokey and Craig and Day Day, just without the, overuse of marijuana, if you get what I mean. They have a day to figure out how to pay this rent, and everything keeps going wrong. Like, they even have run-ins with their own version of Debo. It's a female antagonist that just so happens to be sleeping with Alyssa's, special boyfriend, but he's a joke, he's a clown. And throughout the film, Drew keeps trying to tell Alicia to basically, know your worth, you're better than this guy. It's a great message throughout this film. But at the end of the day, they end up winning the day. I mean, if you have seen this film, you know that they end up losing their apartment in the most comedic way possible, because they're trying to, like it, that, I wouldn't even say that the female villain is their version of Day Day, because they end up running amok with Amin Joseph's character King Lolo, and end up getting his shoes to try to get some money. They sold the shoes to Lil Rel Howery's character, who is only credited in this film as the buyer. He's only in the film for a good, I wouldn't even say a minute. He's not in the film that long, but they get the rent money and they end up losing the rent money. But they were warned to leave said shoes alone. This film is just a series of unfortunate events, and all Drew wants to do is get to her job interview, which also gets messed up, guys. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It also gets messed up. So cannot let go of this clown, Keyshawn, who is played by Joshua Neal. Guys, but I have to say, yeah, this movie was a good time. It was nonstop laughs throughout. I watched it. I had to watch it on Prime. I missed it when it was out in theaters. It was between this and Wolfman for me, and it was already hard enough trying to be able to get to a theater regardless, because these two films landed on the worst weekend for me. I don't want to go into that, but not worse than like something bad happened, but it landed on the worst times because I have birthdays, anniversaries, all of that. So I had to pick and choose wisely. This film had to go up against the Wolfman, and it was still going against the residual showings of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and it was going against Mufasa, and we all know Mufasa saw a resurgence after its initial weekend. And I have to say, this movie was a success. It dropped out of the box office top 10 in its 8th weekend, but it has, who cares about Rotten Tomatoes, but it has a 94% out of 102 critic reviews. It's very positive. Average rating of 6.9 out of 10. Guys, this was a good film. Would I recommend this film? Yes, of course I would. Would I see it again? Yes, I am going to. I bought it on Amazon Prime. This movie is a good time. Like, you can sit down and watch this film anytime and have a good time. Keke Palmer and SZA are a comedic duo. It's genius. And then you add in Janelle James for her few scenes. Oh wow, like the stuff at the blood donation place was freaking comedy gold. Guys, they did their thing with this movie. They legitimately did their thing with this movie, and I would highly recommend it to anybody. So if you have seen One of Them Days, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it. Let me know, did you think it was a good movie? Did you think it was a flop? Did you think it was terrible? Did you just not care for it? Have you not gotten around to see it yet? If you haven't, again, highly recommend it. Please hit me up in the comment section down below and let's have a decent conversation about this film, because this film needs to be talked about more. I could see this film getting a sequel, and I can see SZA getting more movie roles because she did a phenomenal job. Not only is she a wonderful singer, she is an amazing actress, and this film proved it. And Keke Palmer, as usual, perfect. Mwah. Have no qualms against her whatsoever. So yeah, like I said, guys, check this film out. Let me know what you thought about my review. Let me know your thoughts on the film, and I'll catch you all next time.